So in this video, I'm going to take a look at a Strapi implementation that I've done here on a local machine and talk about a new plugin that I've installed and that I've set up and used, and I thought I would document it in this video. So currently I have the latest version of Strapi as of today. That's version 4.4.1 and it's running on Node version 16.15.1. And so I'm in the admin panel. If you look up here in the URL, that's how the default Strapi runs on Windows and possibly in other operating systems. If I go to the plugins page, you can see here that one of the plugins is called the Email Designer. That's the most recent one that I've installed and been testing. Design your own email templates directly from the Strapi admin panel and use the magic to send it programmatically in your controllers and services. And if we look at the marketplace, we will scroll down and find the email tool right here, Email Designer, so you can see that it's installed. And if you want to learn more about it, you can click on this link and it takes you to the Strapi plugin page about the Email Designer. And that's where I learned about it, and I've been using it, and it's really awesome. It helps you set up and manage your email campaigns if you needed to do that in your project. So here's the Email Designer, and I've created one sample HTML template or HTML email, and so I'll show that in a minute. But I also have my email system set up here in Strapi. It's talking to SendGrid and also Twilio. However, when you use this Strapi implementation, there is, like I said, an email system set up, so it actually does work. And so now it's building the HTML version of my template. And so this is a very nice HTML email template that looks good in like 93 different email clients. And I was able to import it from the outside, from an external file. So what I did first was I clicked on this email and I dragged it over here onto the screen, and then there was an empty page. Basically I clicked in it and it allows you to, like if I click on this, you can see over here it allowed me to copy and paste the special HTML that makes up this email template. So that's how this came into being. And notice up at the top it has a reference ID of 1, and I gave it a name and an email subject, and then save the design. So you can reference that ID in the code, which I'm not going to get into that in this video, but I can go into more detail in another video. So anyway, it has a reference ID that you do need to know in order to call it from the backend Strapi code. So here's another web page that I've been working on that actually is the front end. It's like a modern responsive website, and so there's a button here that you can click on, and I'll go ahead and do that, and then you can fill in your name. So I'll put in my name, and then you can put in your email. So whatever your email would be, you can go ahead and do that in the system and say send your request. And what happens is behind the scenes it actually calls into this back end Strapi API, and it uses the template that I just showed you, and then it also uses the Strapi email system to send the email, the nicely formatted HTML email, out to whoever fills out this form. So it works great for things like this. And if you also had like an email campaign you wanted to set up, or a set of customers or users or whoever, members that you wanted to be able to send email to, using HTML email templates like this is great. And by using a professional service like SendGrid, it allows you to do this without worrying about spam. The other thing I wanted to point out was here you see hello equals user.name and equals user.email address. When I show the code in another video, it will make more sense, but basically I'm accepting the parameters that come from this form that we looked at and accepting them in the Strapi code, and then you can use these type of template strings to insert them into your emails. So basically you're making, customized emails based on user information, whether it came from the form or like from within the Strapi database. So you can customize and send out these really nice HTML based emails to your customers, users, members. So here I've opened up my email and scrolled down for security reasons, but I'm showing the preview. If you look at the URL here, you can see that it's coming from a secure email server. So it's actually from an actual email client, and this is what it looks like. So it looks just like that template that I showed you in Strapi, with all of the formatting and images and text and pictures. Everything's there just like you design it in this email template designer that we were looking at. So it's really awesome, and I just think a very time-saving kind of a tool, and just another great thing about Strapi to help you make awesome systems. So I hope you found something useful in this video, and I will talk with you later. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when I post new content.